Okay, good afternoon, cellmates. I'm going to conduct a further experiment with these pre-made pouring paints while I still have some available to do so, because I've had some fun with these while I haven't been well, because I didn't have to worry about any mixing. So they're the Mont pre-made pouring paints. You can get them in the USA. Somebody told me they're on Amazon. In Australia, great online supplier. The link to my online supplier is underneath for those in Australia. Very competitive prices on all their pouring mediums, paints, everything. You just compare them for yourself and see. So these, I've got some left. And I'm going to, there's nothing added whatsoever than how it comes. And I think I've done a dip. I've done a, what have I done? A dip, and I did the swipe where I just did linear. Well, this one I'm going to try to layer the colours like I normally would and actually tilt them all around, how I would normally use the acrylic paints, and see if these react in the same way, and then do a swipe over them. So I'm actually going to, instead of, I did pour them into little cups before, but I'm going to pour directly from the bottle of the ones that I haven't got that much left of. So I'm going to just, so it's just will be interesting to see if can get the same effects with these paints. So I have got one or two that I did pour. So that's the beautiful turquoise. This one is the cerulean blue. So I did put that in a cup because I used that yesterday as well for the other test that I did with my, I think it was a starburst one I did. This was a canvas I wasn't happy with, so I've scraped it. So that is the worst that can happen, is you don't like your work and you can scrape the canvas. So that's why we shouldn't stress at all. So okay, those two colours, I want to use the beautiful light blue, it's called. Always, if you're using these, give them a real good shake, so they're mixed. So this will be interesting because I haven't used them in the same way that I use my other acrylic paints. So we'll see if they mix nicely, if they play nicely together. I'm going to go with the dark purple. They're very highly pigmented paints, so make sure you wear gloves. As I said, give them a good shake. This will be interesting. Kind of the colours I'm using are very ocean-like, aren't they? Not too much of that. I want to add some pop in there to pop it. So I'm going this lovely magenta. I know they've got lots of other colours I'm busting to try too, so it's just really fun to try new things and new styles and new materials and whatever. It's all good fun. And some things turn out, some don't. That's how the cookie crumbles. Right, I think I've got more than enough going in there, but I do want to add some white. See how when I actually tilt it, if I've got enough paint to comfortably cover the whole canvas, fill all those gaps that I've got going in there. This will be interesting to see if this reacts. As you can see, there's nothing, I haven't added anything to it, so it'd be just interesting because I got such a fantastic whimsical starburst effect from the swipe that I did, and I am going to swipe again. Haven't got a really, oh, a bit of silver in that. I'd like to get the, I'm going to get the darker navy to swipe with, but today I'm actually going to swipe with the black again. Gave me such fantastic results before. I'm just adding this bit of silver in here, just a little bit, might give it a bit of a pop. These gorgeous colours, they're really vibrant, gorgeous colours. So fun, fun, fun. Just 1 minute, I'll just have to check that you're still with me, because my camera was saying that the memory's full. Now I thought that, oh God, what am I doing? I had sorted that out with buying extra storage in the cloud, and it's supposed to be sent up to the cloud, and well, I don't know all those technical things that they do, so I thought that I'd paid to have storage. I mean, I do delete a lot of the videos after they're done, because I know I've got them on Facebook and I've got them on YouTube, so don't know if that's the right or wrong thing to do, but I do that. So what I'm doing here is I'm just giving it a tilt all over so the canvas is covered. I'm not too worried about the edges, as I always tell you, because you can finger pop that with the paint that's left over. But I haven't done one where I mix all the paints like this. I've left it linear before, like the lines, separate colours, so just really excited to see. And it may not turn out, so then we know that I did the dips with it, and that was absolutely beautiful. I did a flip cut with it, and that was just really lovely too. I've done several. I just wanted to try all the different techniques in this paint, so to give you all some idea if you wanted to try one or all of them. Just grab myself a wet cloth, and then I'll go in for the big swiperoonie. So that was all quick and easy because there's no no preparation to the paints. So I just get them out of the way so I don't go and knock them over in my haste to give this a nice big swipe. So I have got some new swipe tools that I want to try besides my Swifty swipe. I don't think I'm going to try it on this one, being the first one, but I just wanted to show you that I bought the fly squatter and noticed that it got these lovely little teeth on the end. So I thought, oh, that might be a really cool swipe. And I might even just do one line down in it, just because I just wanted to see the effect. It might absolutely stuff it up, or it might be a really cool effect. That's a fly swatter. So I wanted to see what a swipe turned out with the fly squatter, whatever you call them. Interesting. Okay, so maybe I should pour this, or is that already some that I have there? I think I've already got some of the black in a cup. No, that's gone a little bit thick, but maybe if I add, I'll pour freshly, because I know I would have done that quite a number of days ago. I just pour a bit of the black into a cup, just in case I can't control it so much, or no, pour it into a cup, give it a stir, stirring Stanley, give it a bit of a stir. So really I would have preferred to swipe with a really dark navy, but because I haven't got a dark navy in this pre-made pouring paint, Mont, I'm going to use the black, because it has given me some really lovely results this week. Okay, I think that's probably more than enough. Put that back there so I don't knock it over. And let's give this a go. Oh, got all my, I'm getting that water from, must be off my cloth. Okay, okay, I'll do one line with this. I mean, if it turns out something like amazing, I'll continue with it, but I thought I'd try this more so with the acrylics, but I'm just going to maybe just pop the end. It's not lying completely flat. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. For that, anyway, I'm not, yeah, I'll work that one out later. I will go down with my plastic file divider. I'll re-go back over that. Yeah. And wow, look at this black taking over the whole lot. And if you've seen my starburst galactic one with this, look at how all these cells are just popping up before your eyes. It's quite amazing actually. Some really fun to watch and quite, yeah, amazing how these cells, I mean this, I presume that the Mont puts everything in like we would put in the silicone, and obviously their pouring medium. I'm not too worried about the top at all. Just do, no, I don't want to do that. I will leave it. That, it's just happening the same as, I'll try and get a close up. It's happening the same as it did on the other one. They're just like popping before your eyes, like the cells. So just try and keep it a bit close a while, and I'll put the butane torch on it and see what happens. And then like before, because look at all these tiny little champagne cells, and it really does look galactic popping up. So it's quite amazing, because it's just a different kind of cells than I would get from my different PVA pouring mediums and water. So I just, ooh, look at that. Oh. See, before I did the same kind of thing, but I didn't mix the colours. I didn't tilt and mix all the colours. So I just wanted to see if it behaved nicely, which it appears to be. But what will happen is, I'm just going to leave that for a good half an hour. And then I'm going to come back and try and do some whimsical effects in it again with the balloon, because I got such lovely starbursts and fireflies and all sorts of lovely things in the last ones I did when I was testing with this paint. So definitely Mad Professor-ish. Before I go away and leave it for half an hour, because doing that, it allows the paint to self-level, absorb into the canvas, find its place, and plus the paint is a little drier for me to come back with the balloon to work it. But I'm just gonna try this little, this is the water balloon that I've had 3 or 4 weeks now. I just want to do the drop test in it, because it'll tell me how wet the paint is and probably how long I do need to leave it. See, that's, oh, look at those lilacs and blues coming through. Oh, so gorgeous. Fireflies for sure. No, it's a bit too thick up there to even bring the colour through at the moment. There is colour under it, we know it's there, but yeah. Okay, I am going to leave that for a little while for it to all settle, and I will be back with you guys so you can see how I finish it. Okay, back again. It's been about 30-40 minutes since I left it, hoping that it's not too dry to, I'll go back and see what the water balloon does to it and see. It is sticky, so it's definitely drier, but I can see already that it's quite dry on the end there, probably too dry. Yeah, it's sort of Probably left it a little bit too long. I might be able to take some colour from other places to pop up there, but yeah, I've left it too long there. Well, on the seems to dry around the edges, but as you see, there's some nice little fireflies coming. Yeah, it's a little bit tacky, too tacky. Oh, okay. I'm going to do a balloon roll and see if I go that way and that, if I can create some angel's wings. It might be too tacky and it all lift off, but we'll just give it a go. Ooh, that's a little bit, I've left it a little bit too long. That one's not so bad. That doesn't see, that's, yeah, I've left it a little bit too long. Ooh. It still gives a nice effect, but look, it's bringing all those lovely colours up underneath. Not sure what to do with that one again. Okay. Yeah, it's sort of giving nice feathery effects, but not sure. I've definitely left it too long this time. See what a big balloon. See, there's some very wet parts, but it's still tacky in there. And I wanted to bring all those lovely colours up that we know are there. So, it's tacky parts. Got a bit of a roll off. Oh yeah, that's nice. But yeah, very tacky. Look, it's lumping. I have left this too long. Do some. Yeah, I'm not sure how far to go. I just want to see all those lovely colours come back through that I know are all under there. So probably a thinner layer of the black. I mean, it still looks lovely because you've got all these little tiny stars, but you know, we all know that there's so much lovely colour under there that obviously is not going to come through now. Put this down here. So, let's make that a little bit. My dogs come in here playing on the floor. They've been laying out there in the garden, but I come here and now they think, oh no, we'll go in there with Mom, see what she's up to, and we can have a play around. But still some nice effects, but heed my mistake. I left it that little bit too long. So instead of it sort of falling really whimsically and bringing the colours through, it's dried that little bit too much that it's a bit tacky, jellified in places. I don't really want to do anything else. I mean, it looks pretty. It's very, very pretty. I'll show you around the other way. Hey, you guys. Shh. Oh yeah, like they're going to listen to me? Not. So it's kind of, yeah, it's still kind of fairy, whimsical, what do you call them? Angel wings and fireflies. Some nice little fireflies or dragonflies. I mean, it is lovely, but I really needed to have come back a little bit sooner for that one. I got carried away sitting inside having my cuppa. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. It's still quite pleasant. It's lovely, very feathery and delicate looking. So those were the results of that one. Thanks so much for joining me again. Thank you so much for subscribing. Absolutely gobsmacked that this morning I hit 14,000. I know it's only a tiny amount in some of the big YouTube pouring artist, but I am absolutely so thankful to you all for watching and giving me such positive feedback. Appreciate you all immensely, and I will continue to keep on experimenting on dogs. Sorry about that. Yeah, so until next time, let me know what you think about this one. Bye.